So you're looking for a brand new espresso maker, but you don't necessarily want to spend a huge amount of money on getting something really great for your home. We may well have found the perfect answer. So on Coffee with GPA today, we're going to be exploring how to use the ROK Espresso Maker. I first saw this when we was at the London Coffee Festival back in March, and Patrick and the team were doing some demonstrations and giving away some espresso shots at their stand, and I thought I really needed to just check this out and see what it was all about. It caught me a bit unawares out the corner of my eye, and as Patrick and the guys were demonstrating it, I completely fell in love with the idea of it. It just seemed so clever. I'm so used to espresso machines. I've got two here. I've got the Untitled Chapter S1 that I use here in the studio, but I've also got a Sage Barista Express that I absolutely love because Natalie got it for me. This was very different. This was everything that I didn't expect it to be. Let's have a little look at what it actually is first of all. First thing we have is a really strong, very rigid, die-cast engineering grade aluminium body, which actually means that all of the mechanisms on it, in terms of the way that it works, the way that you lift up the handles and pull them down in particular, feels really strong, really rugged and super secure. We then have this food grade glass composite area for your water to go in at the very top, which feels like it's got some flex, but actually very solid in equal measures. Also, inside the box, you get this stainless steel and die-cast zinc portafilter, a little bit smaller than what you'd expect on a normal espresso machine, but it's the perfect portable size. Now this comes with one single opening at the bottom, which is perfect if you're making a single espresso drink or you're looking to make a slightly longer drink with it as well. But you also get a little sort of dual exit funnel here as well. So if you're making more than one espresso, you simply clip this to the bottom of your portafilter. That's probably a bit more like what you'd expect to see in most coffee shops with a dual exit filter there. Now this is great because it means you can make multiple drinks at once, and if you are just making one for yourself, you simply unclip it, you've got nothing to worry about. Now the other part that comes inside the box is this dual spoon kind of functioning tool. It acts as a doser, but it also acts as a coffee tamp. So you've really got everything that you need in one really small, compact environment, which is absolutely perfect for lack of space in a kitchen, but also consider what this can do for you. Now, I love the fact that this is super lightweight. Considering how strong it is, it weighs next to nothing, which I think is really great because not only can I keep this here in the studio, but I can also put it in the kitchen. If I want to, which to be perfectly honest, I probably will, I can take this into work. I can take it if you're going out for the day, or if you just want to travel on holiday with it. It really doesn't weigh a lot. So if you wanted to put it in your suitcase, you know that it's going to be super rugged and super sturdy, so you don't have to worry too much about anything breaking. Which means whether you're at home, whether you're at work, or whether you're traveling somewhere amazing, you're going to get absolutely incredible coffee every time. So let's explore this and see how we get on. So there's the fruits of our labour, our 2 espressos. Kind of like that. I think I'm going to stick to the 2 for myself. Now, as we said, we should get very similar 9-bar pressure from an espresso maker, and we can see how easy it is by simply adding the coffee to a portafilter. Now, one thing I would bear in mind whilst making drinks with this, traditionally when you put your portafilter into an espresso machine, you put it in and turn it from the left to the right. With this, you put it in and turn it right to left. So just be on your guard. If you are using this for the first time and you're struggling to get the portafilter in, it's simply down to that fact. Just go in the opposite direction, everything will be fine. Adding your water in on top, lifting your handles and pushing it down will give you your espresso. Now, if you do feel like you don't quite have all of the water extracted, if it's still dripping a fair bit, simply lift it up and push it down again. One thing that I found that I absolutely loved at the end of this process was that puck. So if you are knocking out the puck at the very end of it, you end up with a very dry cake that's pretty much in one piece, which means it's super easy to pull apart, super easy to clean and keep everything contained the way that you need it to be. You don't want to be sitting there sifting through loads of coffee grounds every time you make a drink. So this really is super convenient. In terms of the taste, what do we get? Well, we're using our Extract cast iron espresso beans for this, purely because they taste amazing. And it's great to see how using different machines can perhaps vary the flavour, hopefully keep them very similar as well. And it's really good, full of cocoa, full of licorice, full of that black cherry flavour. It's the perfect espresso bean. If you are exploring a new espresso maker, you want to try something that perhaps you hadn't thought of doing before, this really is worth every single penny. You're only going to pay around £150 for this. It's also worth looking out on the ROK website, rok.coffee. They also make an incredible coffee grinder as well. It is a bit more expensive than the coffee maker, around £169 I think it is. But for just over £300, give or take, you can have incredible espresso and a fantastic coffee grinder at the same time. Both of which have that slightly more industrial, rustic feel to it, which I think looks incredible in the kitchen and actually on display as well. So I hope this review was useful. I'm a massive fan. I was completely sold when I saw it at the London Coffee Festival. Now I finally own one and it was worth the wait. It's taken a good few months to finally get my hands on one, but it's a brilliant bit of kit. You have to try this. Please let me know in the comments below if you have got one. Is there anything that you find perhaps difficult about using it? But is there anything that you love about using it? If you share my enthusiasm for the ROK Coffee Maker, let me know. I hope you've enjoyed this. I can't wait to see you again on our next review on coffeewithgpa.com. Enjoy your coffee journeys and enjoy your coffee. See you again soon.